Hey everyone, let's do a little quickie. And this quickie is about working for free for people who are just starting out. Let's dive into it. Okay, for those of you who are new to this channel, I'm gonna do my regular YouTube thing. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for you to know every time I publish a new video. And let's dive into a subject that really interesting, and I just kind of snapped and kind of realized how to properly frame it, right? What I wanted to say. So let's talk about something that I see a lot happening, especially with people who are just starting out in their design careers, either shifting and pivoting from another career, or young people who graduate from colleges, schools, and so forth. And I got some notification, I'm gonna close it. Distractions. Free work for experience. I'm gonna say this again. Free work for experience. Now, for those of you, or for those of us who've been in the industry for a little bit longer, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years, that might sound a little bit familiar, such as free work for portfolio. Same thing, really. Some time ago, as the population of creatives were shifting from in-houses, such as agencies and so forth, into a freelance society where a lot of people quit their jobs and went on their own, became contractors and freelancers and so forth. And the one thing that was in common among all of us is, I can't pay you right now, but you can definitely put my work on your portfolio, and that's going to give you a lot of business. Thank you. With all the respect, that doesn't pay my bills. Your thank you is appreciated, but thank you does not go into my bank account. If I go to my landlord and he asks me for rent, I cannot say that, give me that month for free and I'm gonna rave about how great your building is to all of my friends, potentially for them to be able to rent from you. The world doesn't work that way. Also, there's another interesting thing that I just kind of realized recently. So for those of you who don't know, I'm also a photographer. Granted, I have not photographed quote unquote professionally or for paid projects in probably about 6 or so years, because I was mostly concentrated on my design side of my life and everything else in my life going on. But I am a photographer. I have been for probably a decade now, if not more. I am a published and award-winning photographer, for crying out loud. Regardless, one of the things that as a photographer I noticed in the industry when I was just starting out, right? When I just picked up a camera and I loved it and I just went photographing everything and anything. I just went batshit crazy buying equipment and looking at different ways, what I like, I don't like, and whatnot. Somebody I remember told me that you cannot call yourself a professional photographer until you actually got paid for your services, or you've been recognized by some, big body or some serious or respectful body in getting an award or having an exhibition, or your photographs are being purchased by somebody else. Essentially, you're being recognized by outside world professionally, not the ones who hire you for free for your portfolio, but the ones who pay you. And that compensation can come in many different forms. It can be money, it can be a recognition as an award, it can be an exhibition that leads to purchasing of your photographs and whatnot, which is a compensation. Equally the same, I realized that I finally could put it in words for the design industry, is the same thing. You cannot call yourself, at least in my opinion, and this channel is only my opinions and my rants, you cannot call yourself a professional designer, product, UX, visual, whatever the fuck it is. You cannot call yourself a designer until you actually got compensated for your work. You doing projects for free for people, it gives you the experience. Yes, you can put this on your portfolio. Yes. But I think you can't call yourself, I'm a professional designer, until you actually got paid. So, the only free work that you should be doing is in two cases, really. One is for your projects at school or courses or bootcamp or whatever that is. And the other one is maybe your friends, which even then I would not recommend not getting compensated. Even something small should be given to you. Even if it's $100, $50, a meal, I don't know, they're gonna buy you a laptop, whatever that might be, something has to give back to you. Essentially, that's how the world works. We trade things. I give you money, you give me a product or service. I give you product or service, you give me money. If you cannot give me money, then you give me as a company equity, you give me, I don't know, equipment, you give me free lunches and dinners and then whatnot, you buy my groceries, you pay my rent, it doesn't matter. But it has to be an exchange, because otherwise that's just exploitation. Hiring unpaid interns for the summer, fine, I'll let it slide, that's okay. But hiring interns for half a year and not pay them, that's exploitation. Hiring somebody into an apprentice program for a month or 2 or 3 and not pay them, that's fine. Hiring them for a year and not pay them, that's wrong. We cannot exploit other people. It just doesn't work that way. Slavery has been over years and years ago. And so I truly believe that every single thing we do professionally, we need to get paid for. So having said that, here's my little rant, a little quickie of a video for this Monday. Thank you. Never stop learning.